You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. Folks, in New York, Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein was found guilty of rape in a criminal sexual act today. He was facing a total of 5 sex crime charges and was found not guilty of the most serious charges against him. Those charges, predatory sexual assault, could have landed him in prison for life. After the verdict, Weinstein was ordered to head to jail to await sentencing on March 11th. Now, that's interesting there. First of all, when you look at this case, now found guilty in New York, but he's still going to face trial in Los Angeles. Harvey Weinstein could spend the rest of his life in prison. Even though the predatory charges had been convicted of those would have been life in prison.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he essentially got a virtual life in prison sentence, right? There are a couple things here. First, he's 67 years old. I read that he's probably facing somewhere between 5 to 29 years in just this case alone.
Right.
The science shows that every year in prison that you take that you serve, essentially a year comes off of your life just because of the conditions of prison. So even if he takes that, even if he gets the minimum, 5 years, right? I mean, if he does 5 straight, he's coming out at 72. He's probably not lasting living too much longer because of it. I mean, he's already in bad health, and I'm pretty sure once he gets in there, who knows what happens in there.
We think
he's in bad health.
Right. I think that's a whole lot of action going on right there.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, all of a sudden he needs a roller/walker, and if you watch him when he lets that go to the side, then he straightens up a little bit, grabs hold of the rail. We all know the theatrics that go on for some folks who've been caught in this situation. But here's the reality of what's going on. One, when he finds time, when he gets to the place where he's going to be spending the rest of his time, 60% of the men who've been in federal prison have also dealt with sexual assault. And then we also got to remember this too, because sometimes we get focused on these high-profile cases, which they deserve the attention. We got almost 18 million women in this country who have been sexually assaulted, who are dealing with rape or attempted rape. We've got 1 in 6 women who have been through this type of a situation. And as I was sharing with someone earlier today, when brothers sometimes think, well, this is just a female problem, we got 1 in 10 men who have also dealt with sexual assault or rape situations. So we need to also just get really focused on this. One, we need to make sure there are stronger laws. So when he's able to get off on some of these predatory charges, then we need to take a look at those, the way that that's structured right now to make sure this type of thing is not happening.
Absolutely. I think that we need to take it serious, number one, and I think that we need to watch our justice system and make sure that everybody has this equal justice play out. I think that what he's done is there's no excuse for it. I think, like you said, if he get this minimum 5 years, I don't care if he did it or if the minimum sentence, or I don't care how young he is. My thing is he need to serve his time. He need to be accountable, fully accountable for what he's done. I think that oftentimes that we take these things and we say, oh, he's old and oh, he's on the walker, but is he? But even if he's not, I don't think that's really something that I'm concerned with. I just think that if he was found guilty, litigation is an opportunity for us to be able to discuss the facts. Oh, yeah. He was he was fact-based, he was found guilty. I think he needs to serve his time, and I think it needs to be served to the max, because these children, these people that were victims of his inconsideration and his negligence, his abuse of power. I think when you think about all of those things, we need to keep that stuff in mind. And when we think about the victims of these types of things, the 1 in 10 men, all the women, the Me Too movement, this is when it really shows, and this is our opportunity, the justice system opportunity to show us that it's important and that it's serious.
All right, folks, back to that Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. All right, folks, are you looking to enhance your leadership or that of your team in 2020? Well, you should join Dr. Jackie Martin for her newest online course and mastermind group, How Successful People Think. She'll be your guide as you learn timeless leadership principles to apply to daily living. The offer expires on February 28th. That's this week. So register for or start the online course today. Go to www.livetolead.com/Leesburg. Live, L-I-V-E, the number 2, LEAD.com/Leesburg. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video. You want to check out Roland Martin Unfiltered? youtube.com/Roland S. Martin. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real. It's Roland Martin Unfiltered. See that name right there? Roland Martin Unfiltered. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Roland S. Martin. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so when we go live, you'll know it.